All right, guys, we're back with round one. Edison Format, Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got John Vigil on the left playing pure Blackwings versus Bob on the right playing Amaryllis Burn. So this is traditionally a bad matchup for Bob. We'll see what he can do. All right, at least John didn't open Whirlwind, so he opens Bora, Kalut, Sirocco, Blizzard, Brain Control, and I believe his back row is Icarus attack. So let's see how Bob deals with this. Starts off by charging, milling Titanial, Plague, and I believe that's a Ghost Gores. Yeah, it looks like a Ghost Gores. I actually talked to someone in the comments about Gores and Amaryllis, but now that they're playing all the Miracle Ferts and stuff in their deck, I don't know if Gores is... I don't know if I'd play Gores in it, but people think the deck just needs Gores, which is a good argument. But you might draw it dead a lot, so it's up to you if you want to take that risk. Anyway, Bob with a trade-in on Titanial, so already 2 Titanials gone from his deck, and then he MSTs the Icarus. And now Bob probably can get the last Titanial out. Yeah. So double Lone Fire, and then gets the last Titanial out. And are you afraid of Kalut if you're Bob? Obviously, we know that John has it. I mean, it's at 3, so more. You'd expect him to have it. So let's see what Bob decides. So Mark of the Rose, banish Titanial to take Bora. So here, this is a pretty good spot that Bob's in. But because already John took 45 damage against Amaryllis. Let's see. What will Bob do? Okay, so he's gonna synchro with the Bora and the Plague to get. What is he gonna make? Brio instead of Goyo? Against Blackwings, I think you're better off making Goyo there, just because. If now John can make his own Goyo, he's playing Blackwings. This deck, that's the number one thing Blackwing does, is summon Blizzard and make a level 6. So yeah, I think he should have made Goyo instead, because if he had Titanial Goyo, it would have been much harder for John to deal with that field compared to this field, which this field John could just Blizzard, Goyo, take the Brio, and then use Brio's effect to try and bait out the negation on Titanium. Maybe Bob would negate it. Maybe he wouldn't. Alright, so here John goes Blizzard into Bora. Okay, so he's got Brain, Heavy, Sirocco, and Kalut. No, not Icarus, Kalut. So I think John's going to use the Brain Control. He didn't have to, but let's see if he decides to. Maybe he's trying to get Bob to negate the Brain. So he's going to take 800. So this, I mean, he's going to take the Brio anyway. I guess John did this before so that if Bob negates with Titanium, then he probably definitely goes Goyo. And if he doesn't, then maybe he goes Arnwing. So yeah, this was an interesting scenario because he summoned the Blizzard. Now, I'm pretty sure he goes for Goyo now. Yes. This is weird. Like, what? I don't know what I would have done. What was the best scenario there? That's a tough one. Like, should have Bob... First of all, I think Bob should not have made Brio. Should have made Goyo. We know that one from the jump. And just like, should John have Brain first, then summon Blizzard? Would Bob have negated the Brain? It's a lot. I think had John gone just straight up Brain, your Brio... Bob negates it. Anyways, end phase. He mills like 3 spells. Now John can take that Lila if he wants to. Did John top another Blizzard? John always draws Blizzard, man. That's why in the thumbnail, for like Donnell, I always use Shura. When he's on camera and he's playing Blackwings, I always use Shura. And for Prince, I always use Bora. And for John, I always use Blizzard because he always draws Blizzard. He's always ran 3, so that's why I always go with Blizzard for John. They're like the 3 main Blackwing players on my locals. John plays other decks, but I think Blackwing is probably his main deck that he plays the most. So we have John as the main Blackwing player. Same thing with Donnell and Prince. Anyways, John Mills. Ooh, double Kalut and another Bora. At least you got one more Bora out of your deck. So if you're Bob, do you think he has a third Kalut in his hand now that he milled two of them? That's interesting. Anyway, he sets. Yeah, John's got another Blizzard. If I'm John, I'd probably go for the Pierce. Let's see if he does. Because what did he set? Raikou or... Yeah, I'd go for that Pierce, man. You're going to hit him for potentially 4,200 damage if you want to. If you want to Kalut over the... Let's see. He could go also Brio. Is Brio game? Because he didn't use his Brio. Oh, yeah, Brio is game. And Bob milled Gores. So, yeah, this is game. This is 68, I believe. Yep. 68. And that is game. He had another Ghost Rare in his hand. Anyways. So, John takes game one. So, we'll see who's going to win game two. So, John, both these guys are regulars on the channel. John's got the third most wins currently. And Bob, I think Bob's been on a slump. Someone keeps pointing it out in the comments. Like another Bob with another loss. I forgot who it was. You probably know who you are. Anyways, Bob activates Charge, mills MST, double Titanium. Bob did win a locals like in the past month though. He won once with Quick Draw at Eclipse Games. I think that one I forgot when that one was, but I just remember I did terrible that day when Bob won. Okay, so one back row. Oh, John with the Giant Trunade. I don't like that card. John's on the Giant Trunade bandwagon for Blackwings. All right, Sirocco, Bora, Pump. Hopefully it's Dandy. It's Sangan. That's still a ton of damage that Bob is going to take there. And he's probably going to get Lone Fire because Debris not live. So, yeah, he grabs Lone Fire here. Probably trying to grab the last Titanium out of his deck if it's not already in his hand. All right, Pat. So speaking of, I bring this up. I always love when people put out signature mats, and Bob definitely has one. Anyway, Heavies, the D Prison. Yeah, Bob also has those custom sleeves. I forgot the duelist's name. I think her name's Akiza from 5Ds. Anyways, here comes Lone Fire. I mean, if John's got one Kalut, what does Titanium do? This is you can see why this is just a bad matchup for Amaryllis. Oh, Bob didn't take the life points off for the Sangan hit. I'm sure they'll fix it later. All right. Let's see, Bob, are you afraid of Kalut? So you got to run over Sirocco. Let's see, does John have it? And no Kalut from John, so he takes 800. And, okay, Bob's going to fix the life points. So 72, 49, and then now Bob with two back rows. So I said John always draws Blizzard. There you have. He's got another Blizzard in his hand. So his hand is like Blizzard, Vayu, and another card. I couldn't see what the other card was. Oh, it's Shura. So he has all monsters in his hand. Man, if Bob Wing Blast that Vayu, this game might be over. Ooh, Miracle Furt. So he's going to get another Titanium. So double Titanium now. Attacks into Bora. Attacks over Vayu. What did John draw? That Miracle Furt card's annoying. Okay, Shura. Yeah, see, John has to read it. I had to read it yesterday as well. I played an Amaryllis. Did I play Bob? Yes, I played against Bob. What the heck? Yeah, I played against Bob yesterday. It wasn't on camera, so, like, no spoilers, obviously. And I forgot how that card worked. It's been years since someone played it on me, and, like... Let's see, what is John debating on doing? So he chooses Summon Blizzard, get Bora. He has a live Vayu. Oh, okay. So he can make a there's no warriors in there, so you can make a colossal and ram into all the into both titanials. So he chooses to bring it down to defense. Maybe, I mean, if you're playing against Amaryllis, this deck doesn't normally play D prisons and stuff. So I'm thinking he's probably gonna Wing Blast your Colossal or Regeki Break It. Those are like the only trap cards that this deck normally plays. But it could be playing Mirror Force, so I kind of see why John did this. He's probably thinking there's not much Bob can do, but you're most likely gonna get Wing Blast or Regeki Break here. Yeah, Hidden Armory, and now he's going to go grab probably the Brain Control, the Mark of the Rose, yes. So, luckily, Bob cannot normal thanks to Hidden Armory. He can bring out his third Titanium, right? That Miracle First Not once per turn. That's what makes that card so good. Oh, he's got DDR too. Yeah, he's popping off. This is game. John doesn't have Gores. What does he get off the Lone Fire? Oh, Botanical Lion. Is this man? He could have brought out all 3 Lone Fires if he wanted to. Or sorry, all 3 Titanials. Yeah, this deck is scary, man. If your deck has a bad matchup, like if your deck struggles with Titanium like Frogs do, because you know you rely on Caius and you rely on Ryza and stuff, and Wing Blast and Regeki Break, this deck can be tough. All right. So there's a Mark of the Rose. And John. John, come on, man. Oh, man. Try to be a funny guy, huh? So Colossal hits over Bora, and then this is like... I forget Botanical Lion's effect. It gains a ton of attack. Yeah, John scoops. Why waste time, man? Do you have the Gores or not? Unless you think he's not going to go for it. All right, game 3. John, let's see if John can win this match, or will Bob pull off the backdoor 2-0? All right, not looking good for Bob already. It's Bora Whirlwind. John searches Kalute. I think I saw Fossil Dyna in John, so he must have sided that in. So John set 1. He drew a bunch of protection, Mirror Force and D-Prisons. See, sometimes I side out D-Prison against Amaryllis. I get why you want to keep it, because you think they're going to attack with Amaryllis and then you can D-Prison it, but it rarely comes up. I probably would have sided that card out. Or at least I tend to. I keep in Bottomlesses, because you don't want to draw D-Prison. If they have Titanial with like 2 tokens, that's like the last card you want to draw. Is tank D-Prison. Okay, what's Bob going to do? So Bob just sets up. Bob drew kind of slow, and if John can abuse that Whirlwind again, let's see. Oh yeah, this is not looking good for our hero Bob here. John's got what? He's got Blizzard, Kalute, sets. I think he said Trap Dust Shoot. Is he gonna hold it? Oh no, he flips it. Okay. So Bob's hand is Kaiku, Amaryllis, Trade-In, Dandelion. You probably get rid of the Amaryllis, so the Trade-In's dead. Yep. Now his hand is Trade-In, DDR, Miracle Furt, Kaiku, and Dandelion. So what does Bob do? Does Bob set Dandy, or does he summon Kaiku and banish the Bora for... banish the Bora. But then he's going to walk into a D-Prison, so let's see what happens here. What does Bob decide to do? But why? I guess Bob must have sided in Kaiku to stop like John from crowing him. All right. So Bob passes. Ooh, nice draw by John. He slammed down that Shura. So now Shura triggers. He can get Gale. He chooses another Bora, so he's going to try to go in for a ton of damage here. He had a lot of choices. He could get Gale. He could get Bora. He can get Another Kalute. He can get Blizzard, but I think he already has Blizzard and Kalute, so... Yeah, already Bob took 3,500 damage. I think he got Bora also because he knows that Bob has Dandelion in his hand. So if Bob like sets Dandy, then John is gonna probably hit him with Shura first, and then pierce the tokens. So I think that's why he did this move. Okay, Bob summons Lila. Do you go for the back row or do you go for the whirlwind? Let's see. Yeah, Bob drew he drew bad this game. We'll see if he can get out of this. Because now we know the card he drew for his turn was Lila. So maybe Bob's afraid to attack. He wants to maybe just pop one of the cards before and then pass. But then if you do that, then you're going to get pierced by Bora. And, like, John knows all your cards. Okay, so he pops another D-Purse. And to be honest, John might just hit you. Will he hit you with... What would John do? Will he hit with Shura or will he hit with Bora? Oh, does he have DDR? No, he's got Miracle Furt. Okay, so he's going to DDR, bring back the Kaiku, pitch Dandy. And I think now he's going to hope that John doesn't have a... Hope that John doesn't have a Kalute. And yeah, he does have it. I forgot Bob had DDR. That gave him more play. So he takes... Yeah, this is not looking good for... Bob, he needs to know Amaryllis. Nope, no Amaryllis. So now, what did he just draw? Oh, he drew another Bora this game. That's game right there. Both Boras hitting over the tokens is game. And yeah, Bob scoops. So yeah, you can see here the matchup problems with Blackwings and Amaryllis. Just the piercing, the tokens. I think Bob was probably still going to lose anyway. But yeah, John is moving on with a round 1 win. We'll see if Bob can fight back and make it to top cut. Hope you guys enjoy this match, and we'll be back soon for the rest of the tournament. Bye, guys.